Hey everyone, it's Shani and I'm back with a ship with me. Today is Tuesday, February the 11th. I have 3 items going out from yesterday. One actually is technically today. It sold through the night, and I sold 4 items total yesterday, but I showed you guys one of the items that had sold early yesterday morning. So today I'm only showing you 3 items. I am feeling better. My cold is much better. I'm sure I sound pretty nasally, so I'm sorry, bear with me. And look how shiny my skin is. It's not oily or grease. Let me tell you something. I did a lactic peel. Have you ever done a lactic peel? And it literally peeled my entire face. So I I have Vaseline on my face. So it looks pretty shiny today. So just bear with me. Man, it's awesome being a woman, right? Peels and dry skin and flakes and wrinkles and age spots and yeah, a woman in your 40s. Oh goodness, I hope you guys this week is starting off good. The first item I have is this men's Gap loose fit blue jean denim jeans, size 38-34, distressed worn. I put that in my title. These were distressed, man-made distress. I would consider these probably close to vintage, but there's the tag. Loose. They just had some, just some wear on them. The bottoms definitely, which now that I'm showing you, it doesn't look so bad, but there are spots on it. So you could just tell these were worn. I stated that in my description. I got an offer for $12 on them. I think I'd posted them only for like $12.99, but I did get an offer for $12. They used a 20% off coupon. I was able to look and find these in my last year's inventory, and I had paid in October. I got them in a bag sale for $1.15. So my cost of goods was small on these for sure. But after I already claimed my cost of goods. Sorry. I claimed my cost of goods last year, so they will not be getting claimed on this, but my net profit was $8.34. And where did my tape go? That's awesome. Okay. Apparently I don't have my tape. I try to have everything ready, but I moved my tape. So I'm glad to definitely see these go. Y'all know it is the year of sales. If I get a decent offer. Now yesterday I could have sold a couple more items. I got some lowball offers on a few things. One was this margarita, vintage margarita pitcher and 4 glasses. And I think I have it listed like cheaper anyway. And I like $28, I think. And I got an offer on Poshmark for $22. But if you think about the time and the packing that goes into that, I'm just not willing to come off that price. I actually am thinking I need to just put that in my flea market booth because it's an item that is going to be delicate to ship anyway. And I don't know that I want to take an offer any less than what I have it at. And that's okay. You're going to have items that, if I did take less for that, I'd rather it just be in the booth so I don't have to pack it. So that's the good thing about having flea market booths. Sometimes you can get those items in your booth and you don't have to worry about packing it. So, all right, so these are going to go out in a 12 by 15, and I wrapped them up in some shipping paper. Oh no, I forgot one of my items over here. Let me get it. You can look at my little Honda. This is my little work car. Oh. That's the great thing about having your inventory in the garage is on bad weather, you have to park. We're under a winter weather advisory. I am in Missouri, so I'm in the Midwest. It's not bad today. It just looks kind of dreary and stupid outside. So, okay. I had a Mercari sale yesterday, and Mercari, I do not use Mercari shipping. So what I normally do is when I post something on eBay, let's say I post something on eBay for $12 plus $5 shipping. So then when I go to Mercari, I just do my own shipping, but then I add $5 into that listing price. So that's how I account for shipping. I feel like actually that's a better deal for the buyer because Mercari shipping is kind of outrageous and I just never really liked it. So this is my second time to find this brand. It's Glamorize. You all know that I love selling bras. They're super easy to take pictures of. They're super easy to list. Just a couple minutes and you've got a listing up. And I just recently got this. You saw this in a haul that I did from January the 30th. My cost of goods was 67 cents. This looks brand new. I got this in a bag of items. And I got an offer. I posted it for $15 because on eBay, I think I had posted it for $9.99 plus $5.50 shipping. I got an offer for $13.50. I accepted it. So after my cost of goods and the shipping that came out, my net profit was only $6.96, but I am very okay with that. This was one of those. Bras are good fillers for bag sales because you can cram, you can only get so many shirts and pants in a bag, but then you can kind of fill it with bras and little items, scarves, things like that. So belts, I like picking up good belts too. I don't really find good belts a lot, but anyway, so it's going out in a 10 by 13 poly. And then my last item from yesterday, and I've been kind of waiting for this to sell. I'm actually surprised it hadn't sold before. And my cost of goods is up on this. I'm going to pack this in an 8 by 8 by 8. This is an eBay box. Actually, I love these boxes. I kind of need to order more, but I need to order more tape too. So I'm kind of stuck. If you have an eBay store, they credit you a $25 credit to use in their eBay store, like their supply store. That is normally where I get my eBay tape from. I only have one roll left of that, and I think it comes in a pack of like 8 or 12. But these boxes are amazing to use for like coffee mugs, little glass breakables. They're very, very light. I think I only have 3 of them left, so I need to make a decision and get it ordered. But this is, I've got it kind of packaged in there. This is here's the crazy thing. I messed up on my title and I never really realized that. Always spell check your titles, guys. This is a vintage clear glass. It's supposed to say dome lid, but it says some, it changed it to some lid. Cloche butter cheese dish made in Taiwan. So this is just a little cloche dish. I call it a cloche. I bought this in a flea market, a fancy flea market for $10. They had it marked down. I actually bought it for myself because I just loved it. I always buy these cloches. If you can get them for cheap, they will always sell for you. So I bought this in November when I was in a flea market with my dad. I really thought about keeping it, and then I just decided, it says made in Taiwan. I decided to go ahead and list it. I listed it for $19.99 plus shipping, and I must have sent out an offer or something. but maybe I listed it for more than that. Anyway, they accepted an offer from $19.36 was what it sold for plus shipping. And my net profit on this right now, because I already claimed that $10, so I'm really glad it sold. My net profit is $16.14 for the year. So excuse the tape. I am just gonna package it real fast. I usually try not to make you guys sit through the tape sound and all right. And then I have my numbers from last week for you. I'm pretty stoked about. Don't ever, I feel like shipping glass intimidates people. So this is one thing I do. So I wrap things separately, right? And then you don't want those to rattle together. Then you just wrap it all together. And that keeps it from rattling together. I've got a nice little nest egg for it, nesting spot. And then I am just going to surround it by tissue. I have amazing neighbors. If you live in like a subdivision that has its own Facebook group, all I had to do is post, put a little post in that group, and that said, basically, I do a lot of shipping from home. Packing material can be pretty expensive, so if any of you guys would like to, give me your Amazon boxes or packing material, I'll take it. I now have neighbors that just leave stuff at my front door. Most of the time it's just newspaper, but I'm okay with that. Sorry, one more. Okay. And then something I do, I buy these fragile stickers off of Amazon that I will just put everywhere. I put it on all sides because even if something happened, I want that buyer to know I'm at least doing my due diligence and, marking it fragile. But it's one thing about glass when you ship it, you want to have enough packing material in there. There is such a thing as too much packing material. You don't want to have it like crushing in on whatever it is you're packing. So there is kind of like a right mix of packing material, but you don't want to do this and to hear things move around. So anyway, I am gonna get this all. Make sure you can't see the label. And this is gonna go to Pennsylvania, so it's got a little bit of a trek for me. So, all right, there is that. Okay, numbers from last week. I had from February the 3rd through February the 9th, Sunday. I always count that the Sunday after the Friday and Saturday. I always count that Sunday with the weekend. I like to keep my entire weekends together. So that is how I do it. That is how a lot of calendars do it too. They start off with a Monday and they end on a Sunday. So that just makes sense to me. So from February the 3rd through the 9th, I had a total of 25 sales, which is up quite a bit from the last few weeks. Like the week before, it was 17 sales. The week before that, 19 sales, then 13 sales. So it's actually picking up for me a little bit, which, February is typically my lowest month of the year. So usually a lot of resellers try and do different things in February. Some resellers just say, hey, we're going to do a no thrifting or a thriftless February and just work on the death pile and get it going. I just kind of continue business as normal. I probably should do that sometimes, but I don't know. I go through different periods that normally only last a week or two. So anyway, so I did, my sales were up 25 sales. My net profit was $432.46. That's pretty good. The last few weeks have been kind of a struggle bus. One thing I did, I kind of recalculated what I wanted to pay towards like our debt. I have been paying 20% of net profit. I would take weekly and pay off a chunk of debt, and I decided to bump that to 25% from now on. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and that makes it 25% of $432.46 is $108.12. So that is what I will be paying towards a bill today. And that makes me excited. Last I checked, last week, I owed $781 on this bill I'm trying to chip away at. And that was before the $65 payment I made last week. So exciting. Hopefully it's going to be down pretty soon, around $500. And I think the monthly payment of $30 actually came out last week as well. So I'm letting the monthly payment just continue on these bills because they come out automatically anyway out of my accounts, and so everything I pay is extra, and so I'm excited. I would love to be able to have this paid off by the middle of March. That'll be in a month. I would like to have this paid off in the next 4 weeks. Let me just say that. The next 4 weeks, I want this bill paid off, and then that way I can move to a bigger bill. I do have a few bigger bills, and you'll see, but anyway, it's kind of like my own debt snowball. What do they call that? The debt snowball, Dave Ramsey's debt snowball. It's sort of, I'm kind of sort of doing that. But in the same time, I'm just freeing up some extra. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get this one paid off and then just go on to the next one. And this is my goal for 2025 is to pay off as much debt as possible. And then hopefully at the end of the year, I'll be able to do a recap and tell you guys, exactly what all I've paid in that year. So it's a great way to pay off some extra money. You just have to make sure that you are dedicated and you are going in there weekly. You're not saying you're going to do it, but you're actually doing it and you're making the payments. It's the only way you'll pay off your debt by reselling is if you make yourself get in there and do it weekly. But otherwise, that's all I got today, folks. Hopefully I'll be on here tomorrow. No sales so far. But I'm getting ready to start my listing of the day, my listings for the day. And yeah, then I have a lot of inventory to process. Inventory I've already showed you guys a haul on. I just got to get it processed and put into my inventory system. And then I have been thrifting. So tomorrow I know I'm going to do a thrift haul. I'm just not sure when it's gonna go live. So anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope.